Good morning everyone, welcome back. Today we will discuss stress and immunity, how stress affects our immunity system and coping with stress. So let's start with stress and immunity system. So stress can cause illness by impairing the working of the immune system. The immune system guards the body against attackers both from within and outside. So psychoneuroimmunology focuses on the links between the mind, the brain and the immune system. So it studies the effect stress on the immune system. So here you can also see on screen release of stress hormones results in weakening of our immune system, thus affecting mental and physical health. Weakened immune system has a serious effect on the individual health. And second one is stress can affect natural killer cytotoxicity, which is of major importance in defense against various infections and cancer. So reduced level of natural killer cell cytotoxicity have been found in people who are highly stressed, including students facing important examination, bereaved person and those who are severely depressed. So all those persons who are facing all these problems, they have reduced level of natural killer cells cytotoxicity. Individuals may have panic attacks, show obsessive behavior and mood swings and phobias. They also have the same, and these individuals have feeling of hopelessness, which is worsened by injury and disease. Let's move further. How does the immune system work? So the white blood cells, leucocytes, within the immune system identify and destroy foreign bodies, antigens such as viruses. It also leads to the production of antibodies. There are several kinds of white blood cells or leukocytes within the immune system, including T cells, B cells and natural killer. T cells destroy invaders and T helper cells increase immunological activity. It is these T helper cells that are attacked by the human immunodeficiency virus HIV, the virus causing acquired immunodeficiency syndrome AIDS. B cells produce antibodies. Natural killer cells are involved in the fight against both viruses and tumors. This is how does the immune system work. Next, about stress and immunity, also here about this. Stress weakens the immune system by diverting the energy required for its functioning to deal with the stress. And cortisol, a hormone released during stressful situation, affect the immune system greatly by preventing production of cytokines. So during chronic stress, cortisol is overproduced and causing fewer receptors to be produced on immune cells, so that inflammation cannot be ended. So stress can affect natural killer cells cytotoxicity, which is of major importance in defense against various infections and cancer. Reduced level of natural killer cell cytotoxicity have been found in people who are highly stressed. So stress individual may be more likely to expose themselves to pathogens which are agents causing physical illness. So this is all about stress and immunity system. Here I want to discuss about stress and lifestyle. Researchers are indicating that current leading causes of premature deaths are attributable to significant degree to characteristics that make up each person's lifestyle. And lifestyle refer to the overall pattern of decision and behavior that determine health and quality of life. So stress can lead to unhealthy lifestyle or health damaging behavior. Lifestyle is the overall pattern of decision and behavior and determine a person's health, quality of life. Stress individual may be more likely to expose themselves to pathogens which are agents causing physical illness. People who are stressed have more nutritional habits, sleep less, and are likely to engage in other health risking behavior like smoking, alcohol abuse, and such health impairing behavior develop gradually and are accompanied by the pleasant experiences temporarily. However, we tend to ignore their long-term damaging effects and underestimate the risk they pose to our lives. So studies have revealed that health promoting behavior like balanced diet, Regular exercise, family support, etc. play an important role in good health. So adhering to lifestyle that includes balanced low fat diet, regular exercise, continuing activity along with positive thinking, enhancing health and longevity. So the modern lifestyle of excesses in eating, drinking, the then so-called fast-paced food life has led to violation of basic principles of health in some of us as to what we eat, think or do with our lives. So this is about stress and lifestyle. Next is here I will start next topic, coping with stress. So firstly we will discuss about coping. What is coping? Coping is a dynamic situation, specific reactions to stress. It is a set of concentrate responses to stressful situation or events that are intending to resolve the problem and reduce stress. Here is also you can see simple meaning of coping, a problem solving process that the person uses to manage the stresses or events within which he or she is presented. That is about coping. So let's start coping with stress. Here is, in recent year, the conviction has grown that it is how we cope with stress, not the stress one experiences that influences our psychological well-being, social functioning and health. So coping, as I describe about, is a dynamic situation. So the way we cope with stress often depends on rigid, deep-seated beliefs based on experience. Example, when we caught in traffic jam, we feel angry because we believe that traffic should move faster. To manage stress, we often need to resist the way we think and learn coping strategies. People who cope poorly with stress have an impaired immune response and diminished activity of natural killer cells. So individuals show consistent individual differences in the coping strategy they use to handle stressful situations. They can include both covert and overt activities. So the three coping strategies given by Endler and Parker. You can see here on screen, they are these three coping strategies given by Endler and Parker. First is task-oriented strategy. This involves obtaining information about the stressful situation, about alternative courses of action, their probable outcome. It also involves deciding priorities and acting so as to deal directly with the stressful situation. For example, schedule my time better or think about how I have solved similar problem. So this is about task-oriented problem strategy. Next is emotion-oriented strategy. This can involve effort to maintain hope and to control one's emotion. It can also involve venting feeling of anger, frustration, or deciding that nothing can be done to change things. For example, tell myself that it is not really happening to me, or worry about what I am going to do. Next is avoidance oriented strategy. This involves denying and minimizing the seriousness of the situation. It also involves conscious suppression of stressful thoughts, their replacement by self-protective thoughts. Example of this are watching TV, phone up a friend and try to be other people. This is about avoidance oriented strategies. These are some examples of this: watching TV and phone up a friend and try to be with other people. So next is about Lazarus and Folkman. This strategy is given by Lazarus and Folkman. Lazarus and Folkman has conceptualized coping as a dynamic process rather than an individual trait. Coping refers to constantly changing cognitive and behavioral efforts to master, reduce and tolerate the internal and external demand that are created by stressful transaction. Coping serves to allow individual to manage or alter a problem. And regulate the emotional response. That problem, according to them, coping responses can be divided into two types: problem focus and emotional focus. Problem focused strategies attack the problem itself with behaviors designed to gain information, to alter the event, to alter belief and commitments. They increase the person's awareness level of knowledge and range of behavioral and cognitive coping options. They can act to reduce the threat value of the event. For example, I made a plan of action and follow it. Emotion focused strategies call for psychological changes designed primarily to limit the degree of emotional disruption caused by an event with minimum effort to alter the event itself. For example, I did something to let it out of myself. So while both problem focused and emotional focused coping are necessary when facing stressful situation, so research suggests that people generally tend to use the former more often than later. So this is all about coping with stress and immunity system that we have already discussed today. Next time we will move further. Thank you.